I think pro bono services are such an important part of our profession because it reminds us that we did not stand up and take the oath to be lawyers in order to make a lot of money.
Sylvia has been an outstanding leader in our efforts to expand pro bono legal services in the state of Florida. She is a prime example of a lawyer who takes the time from their busy schedule to render legal services to those who might not otherwise have access to justice.
There is no such thing when you look at Sylvia as I don't have enough time, I'm too busy. Nobody's busier than Sylvia. Nobody works as hard. And yet she finds the time to do pro bono work.
When I graduated, pro bono wasn't even on the radar screen of the law schools. It certainly was a part of the culture of my law firm. When I joined Carlton Fields, there were two trial lawyers who served as mentors to me, although nobody called it that in those days. One was Reese Smith, and the other was Tom Clark. And both of them treated pro bono as a natural part of their professional responsibilities and indeed of their day-to-day practice of law.
Sylvia has been a very successful pro bono practitioner. She has been a role model for all of the younger lawyers in the firm for many years.
When I talk to the young lawyers that I mentor, I always tell them that pro bono work is the consummate win-win.
Sylvia has always fostered the sense of an important pro bono culture. She always volunteers to assist young associates and encourages them to take on the pro bono cases and makes sure that they have an opportunity in pro bono to also develop their practice and their experience.
I think it's critical that particularly senior lawyers not only talk about pro bono, but actually do pro bono. It tells young lawyers that this is important.
When I was a young lawyer, it was seeing the work that Sylvia did that convinced me that it was part of my obligation as a lawyer to give back to my community by rendering pro bono service.
Sylvia's contribution to pro bono goes beyond the cases that she's taken. It really extends to the cases that she encourages others like me to take.
Sylvia is not the person that brags about anything. She simply does it and sets the example.
Despite the wonderful help of the various legal services groups that do provide services on a pro bono basis, the need is still just enormous.